Hello, wonderful, beautiful souls. Have you been wondering how they really feel about you? What's hidden in their heart and what challenges are blocking this connection and what is coming next? This is the reading you have been waiting for. Whether you're in a situationship, a deep soul connection, or just curious about where this relationship is heading, we're diving deep into the energy surrounding you and your person, and we'll uncover their hidden emotions, their lessons, their connection, and what is teaching you and how you can align with the highest love path. And stay right into the end of your reading because we will also pull special affirmations just for you, one that will help you step into your clarity, healing, and manifest the love you deserve. And don't forget, this reading is timeless and works for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, so be sure to check all of them for your full picture of your love energy. And if this format that I have set up resonates with you, comment below so I can keep using this for future readings. And of course, if you love this deep dive relationship reading, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so you'll never miss an update. Let's begin, beautiful souls, with Aries. All right, so I've shuffled these cards up as well. So the current energy of the relationship, Aries, is the Seven of Swords. And so their feelings about this is the Sun card. Your feelings about this relationship is the High Priestess. And let me see, so we'll do challenge and obstacles. We have the Rook upside down. And advice from the universe is going to be the Five of Swords. Lesson to learn is the Wheel of Fortune. And personal growth is the Seven of Cups. What is happening likely now is the Rook of Coins. What is going to happen soon in this relationship? Eight of Wands. Where it is headed, the Ten of Coins. And unspoken truth, we have the Fool. What needs to be released in healing? We've got the Queen of Swords. How to be more aligned is the Three of Swords upside down. And outcome, we've got the Four of Swords. Hidden underneath the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. For a timeline when you will receive the clarity, and we have the month of July. So this is where this relationship most likely would be in your manifestation, fully manifested. And your affirmation is getting all your cards out. This is your unspoken truth. And all right, so let's go and dive into this, Aries. I'm seeing right now your current energy of this relationship is talking about that you feel that it may be illusion. You may feel like it's not really falling into a place of a relationship. You're questioning whether or not that this is a limerence, whether it's some kind of obsession, whether it is all lies and deception, that they are telling you things that are not really true. And you're starting to question your own belief systems as well. Their feelings about this is very positive. They feel very much that this is a happy choice. They have the freedom of having their life, and you're giving them everything that they need. What they keep hidden behind the scenes is fear of loss. And with fear of loss, they are afraid of losing someone or being abandoned. So they are afraid of taking a chance in this connection. Your feelings about this is really intuitive. You feel that everything that you've been experiencing is something that you had to deal with unconscious and in your heart and in your own voice. And so what keeping hidden is judgment. And so you're trying to give them the better thoughts. You're trying to be open. You're trying to give them a chance. You're trying to be willing to create opportunities. And so right now, this is telling me in this connection that this is maybe something that hasn't yet quite manifested yet. It is you being very open, optimistic, and being very hopeful. You're working through your high priestess or your intuition. You're working through your magnet of your manifestation, and right now they're feeling the effects in a positive way, but they are afraid of abandonment or afraid of taking a chance. So there hasn't been much of an opportunity coming your way. So the challenge that you have is releasing this, being able to create some form of a stable commitment where you don't feel like it's a learning or a challenge or some form of a karmic lesson. You're trying to stabilize this, and this is a challenge for you. The lesson to learn is everything is fated. So, cycles end, cycles close, things are always not in our control. And so when we ask for the universe's help, they say, as we are looking at this situation, we have many choices to make, and our manifestations are based on the timelines and the choices that we decide to align with. And those choices and decisions are not always going to secure that if we make a decision that we're always going to have the same timeline as them. And so our personal growth is about releasing what is causing the conflict, releasing the blockages, releasing the challenges that are coming up, not to be dominating, not to be telling somebody what to do, in order to allow things to happen in a wonderful way, to allow things to flow. And that is what is also showing hidden underneath the deck, is to have some way that the universe is maintaining a sense of peace between the energies that may be in conflict. When I see when you would likely, when it's likely is happening now, I am seeing here the Rook of Coins upside down. And so basically what it means is there is a sense of lack of desire to do the work. There is things that you have to learn, maybe they have to learn, but there is a possibility that it looks like some inner child work that has not been yet done. And there is some things that you are resisting to look at that has a lot to do with your current life path, has a lot to do with a lesson that you have to learn. There is a lesson that has to be completed. And so So soon you'll see a lot of movement. You'll see a lot of activity that's going to happen really fast. And once it starts manifesting and showing up in your life, everything will just go very quickly, very fast. And where this is actually headed is to a secure relationship where you both are receiving exactly what you both want to achieve. There is a 10 of Cups, which actually means that you both are manifesting this beautiful relationship together. It is the absolute receiving the manifestation of your dreams. And so this unspoken truth is about doing things in a new creative way, where you are free spirit and they're free spirit, and you both come together with no forms of contracts or any form of ties to anything or anyone. And that's why this is really about clarity of who are you connected to, who do you have to serve, what kind of contracts are out there that you have to finish yet. So when we say the timing is in July, there is a possibility that when this timing shows up, and that appears to be in just a few months, there, because this is February now, so we have March, April, May, June, July. So within the period of 5 months, there is a possibility that much things are going to change. Maybe there is somebody wrapping up a divorce, maybe somebody has to move, change jobs, but there is a change that is happening. And during this time, you're going to get the clarity of what you need by July. What needs to be released is the Queen of Swords. And so this is meaning, you know, you seem to already have it in your head. You know what you want, you know how everything is supposed to be. And this is a card of expectations. This is a card of living up to an ideal or image of what you believe that this is supposed to meant to be, but it's not connected to your heart. It's all mind and ego. It's not distorted, mind you. It's just, it is, and I'll clarify this a little bit. So how to be more aligned, I have releasing this pain so you can be more in alignment with your person, means that if you're mirroring, they also have to release their pain. So there is a lot of suffering, grief and heartache that needs to be released. And so the outcome here is showing me the 4 swords upside down, which means there is much work to do. This is not a time to be lazy. Now, the inner work card that I've got for you is to be a little bit more self-aware of what your core values and beliefs and what your actions align, if your actions are aligning with them. So if you believe you want a relationship, don't succumb to being friends with benefits, because that's not going to work for you. Your shadow work that you are needing to do is, your background is not an excuse for a poor attitude. It's your reason for striving for better. So whatever has happened in the past, it's important for you to not use that as an excuse, but instead you are to present yourself in a better, healthier way. Your unspoken truth, I had stated, was with the Fool. There is the possibility that this person is feeling really overwhelmed, and that they are drowning in their own thoughts of your expectations instead of even what is being said. And so this is not for you to fix. This is just something where they're showing where they're not aligned. What are the dominant emotions that are running your life has a lot to do with how to forward into this energy so that you can have a better outcome. So, you know, if you're filling your day with stress, with anger or anxiety, you only have one goal each day, and that is to bring the most abundant type of feeling and or emotion to your core. And so lean into what you want to feel and adjust your life, your values, and your expectations to match your desires. What you do want to feel, and what are you willing to let go of this belief that you have to achieve something to feel it. So if you feel that in order to feel this contentment and this happiness is to have this person in your life, and if this person is not currently in life, and if you feel like you are lying to yourself in order to feel happy, if you feel like you're lying to yourself to be pleased, or if you feel like you're deceiving yourself by being happy without them, well, this is showing where you're not allowing yourself to be a main priority, and you're stating that this other person's life is more important than your own. All right, so your affirmation. Today is your day. Don't wait for July. Today is your day. And if today is your day, it's important for you to look at how can you enjoy today at the best opportunities and the ways that you can manifest a wonderful day no matter what. 9999. This is going to bring you results. Take stock of everything that you've accomplished. And this is a reminder to remain optimistic towards your goals. In order for you to receive your goals that you plan to have destined, you need to believe that it will happen. If you need to have a manifesting code, out too. If you need to have a manifesting code, Aries, your code is going to be attract love fast. 888 41212 89018. Taurus. Current energy of this relationship. You've got the Queen of Wands. Their feelings about this relationship. You've got the Two of Coins upside down. Your feelings about this relationship is the Rook of Cups upside down. Your challenge or obstacle is the Nine of Cups. The advice from the universe is the King of Wands. The lesson that you have to learn is the Two of Wands. And your personal growth is the Queen of Coins upside down. Most likely is your situation right now is the Ten of Wands upside down. Soon, this is what's going to happen if you continue on this path. Four of Wands upside down. In future, where this is headed, if it continues in the direction it's going, Eight of Coins upside down. The unspoken truth is the Six of Wands. What needs to be released or healed is the Lovers. Subconscious patterns affecting your love life is the King of Pentacles. How to be more aligned is the Four of Swords upside down. And the outcome is the Nine of Swords. What's hidden is the Chariot upside down. All right, so let's go and just grab a few more cards here. So their feelings, I'm going to get a little bit more depth in your feelings, and all right, and so just getting a few more cards, and I'll share these with you in a bit. All right, so Taurus, I'm seeing here you have this relationship that seems to bring you a lot of positive attention. It brings you joy, it brings you determination, it brings you courage, it brings you lots of desires. And so this may be a relationship where either you or the other person, it may be very sexual, or it may be tapping into your sexual energy or your sacral energy. There may be some benefit to this relationship. Now, their feelings about this relationship has a lot to do with you're not a priority. Right now, you're not a priority in the relationship, and they know that you deserve more than what they're able to give you. They want you to give, they want you to be with somebody who can offer you more because you are worth it. They see you as a valuable person. They see you as worthy, and they see you as very desirable. The thing is, you feel a little bit that as much as you know that the standards that you need to meet in order to get their attention is quite challenging, you are willing to overcome all of those challenges. You're like, you know, this is worth the work. This is worth the challenge. I only want to do this. And so your obstacle is how to get your wish come true. How to find this happening is a manifestation. And the universe says you can overcome this challenge. Absolutely. But what you have to understand is to learn the lesson of how you can make a decision and how to release the toxic energy that is created between two people when you're not in alignment. You see, when you're not in alignment, you become insecure, you become invaluable to them, and so that causes you to start questioning your own self-worth. So right now, I am showing currently in this energy, you are releasing stress. You're like, you know, don't worry about it. It's okay. I don't want to be a burden. I just want to be here in your life. And unfortunately, what is soon coming up is that, oh, I don't want a relationship. I don't want a commitment. I would be just happy if we could just, you know, get along okay. You know, I don't need to celebrate. I'm okay with just getting those breadcrumbs. And so where it's headed is, you know, you're going to start lowering your standards, and you're going to start not treating yourself in the way that you deserve. You know, the unspoken truth in this is the fact that this is really about ego, and you just want to win. You just want to achieve some form of satisfaction in this. Remember, what is hidden underneath the deck is the Chariot, is saying now is not the time. So when will clarity arrive for you? It's showing here in April, and April is not that far away. This is end of February, so we've got March. That's 2 months away. And so, you know, what needs to be released is the Lovers. And, you know, maybe they are not your soulmate. Maybe there's a possibility that this may never come together as a union. Would you be okay with that? Would you be okay if this was not the partnership that you were destined to be with? And so your subconscious that needs to be shadowed on is, what was it about them that was so attractive? What was it that they were so fulfilling? Was it your financial needs? Was it your spiritual needs? Was it your physical needs? Or was it your mental needs? What was the meaning of this purpose with them? Because, you know, we always have a payoff. In order for us to achieve some sort of satisfaction, there is a payoff. And so how to be more aligned is basically to see where you are actually denying yourself. It's not a difficult choice. You should always choose yourself. There is information that you may be given when they say, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, then believe them. When they say, I'm not ready to be in a relationship, then believe them. Stop overriding what people are telling you. You're not listening. And this is what the universe is saying. In order to be more aligned, choose to listen and understand that it's not the same as what you're asking. We think that we make a choice to choose a particular person in order to fulfill a certain need. But if what you're asking for and what they're saying are not in alignment, then what you have to do is realize, oh, this may be not for me. Your inner child work is stating to be more self-aware. What are your values and your beliefs? Where do your actions align with them? Your shadow regarding your abundance is, I will not actively seek feedback when I am really seeking is validation. This has a lot to do with what is your payoff. Are you looking for validation of inner child work that needs to be done? You know, because you're not really absolutely getting the feedback and processing what is actually happening. So your manifesting tip that would be provided, because when we ask how to be more aligned, it is stating as an outcome, they want you to look at the trauma that is actually affecting you. Because, you know, if you feel hopeless, if you feel that you are not seeing this in a positive way, if you are feeling stressed out, this is going to interfere because it's not in alignment with your higher self. Your higher self does not want to be in pain, suffering, or stressed in any which way. The more that you allow yourself to see that your true happiness is based on what you feel that you deserve, and when you are allowing yourself to be in an environment where you are constantly being in a state of disorganized and chaos, you are choosing that because it brings you a sense of comfort in some way. So you have to understand, why does it feel comfortable to be in that state of chaos? Your affirmation that is showing up for you is, make today so awesome that yesterday gets jealous. And your manifesting tip is, how does your life have room for more pleasure and play? And so focus on the areas of your life that you add a little bit more play, a little bit more laughter into your life. Because if you do not take the time out for play, you are just basically just existing. You know, your life is about increasing pleasure in order to really enjoy your life to the core. Maybe in certain relationships or even with work, is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experience a more creative and wild and playful side of you? So incorporate that into your life and you will see your manifestations change. Your affirmation card, your money card, your angel number card is 2002. So right now you are in the void, and the void is basically you are in a state of longing. And as long as you're in a stressful longing manifestation, this will produce lots more of longing and manifestation. It would also give you some sort of depression. So you have more control over your life than you realize. So learn and execute what interests you. Turn things around. It gets better with time. There are plenty of friends to make up. So chill out, have fun, and open up and get outside. So, the void is where you create, instead of going over and over again of a karmic manifestation. In order for you to manifest a perfect love, 224807. So this doesn't mean that your current love interest is not going to be one for you. It's just right now your energy of what you're creating this manifestation with is creating a sense of longing, a sense of this is not the time for us. This is not working out. Well, they feel right now that they can't give you what you're looking for. And right now you think that you can do anything if it's meant to be, but you need to take a break and have a rest. It is not the time to move forward, and it looks like April is the time when you will have clarity on your path. All right, let's move into Gemini. The current energy of this relationship is the Three of Wands upside down. Their feelings about this relationship is the Knight of Wands. Your feelings about this relationship is the Three of Wands. It looks like there's a little bit of pain. Your challenge or obstacle is the Three of Coins. Your lesson to learn is the Rook of Cups. Your advice from the universe is the Two of Coins. And your personal growth is the Nine of Cups upside down. So what is likely happening now is the Five of Swords. Soon, how it's going is the Fool upside down, and future, where it is headed, is the High Priestess. Spoken truth. Needs to be released is the Rook of Wands. And how to be more aligned is the Rook of Coins. And outcome is the Sun upside down. And there is the Eight of Cups upside down. So the current energy of this relationship. So I have here, there is a little bit of justifying someone else's behavior. You don't see any growth here. You see this is not going anywhere. You see like it's going around and around in circles. Maybe there is some breadcrumbing or some energy of something that's not feeling so good. And just looking for some timelines here. All right, so I'm seeing here that their current energy, their feelings about this, they're very avoiding attachment. They're impulsive, they defend their beliefs, they're like, oh, we're not a relationship. They're really defensive, and there seems to be a love bombing and then breadcrumbing. And so this is what they are keeping hidden is they are still looking like they're attached to someone in the past, and they're not quite ready to move on to somebody new. Your feelings regarding this is you're in pain, you're feeling a little bit of suffering and grief, and you would like to see something to come out of this a little bit better than it is. And so your feelings about this is you feel like it's not worth the risk, but you're opening up your heart because you're trying to take a risk. You're feeling courageous that even though this is too risky, you're willing to take a risk, and you're feeling quite disappointed in your process. So your challenge is how to make this connection work so that you both are given to this energy. And so your lesson to learn is the possibility that this person is emotionally not available. This is an immature person when it comes to childlike. Maybe there is a inner child healing that needs to be done. And the advice from the universe is it's important for you to balance your priorities. When you choose yourself, they will choose you too. And your personal growth has a lot to do with being grounded in the true gifts. You're not even being clear in what you want or what you're wishing for. And so, you're not, so when you're receiving what you want, are you truly happy? What is showing up is that right now, likely you have a lot of conflict between you two. There's a disconnection, there may be some conflict, there may be some arguments, it may be in and out type of energy. And soon what you'll see is that maybe finally you're both going to start focus on trying to follow through with this relationship instead of running off to someone else or doing whatever it is that it seems like you have to keep starting over. And future, where this is headed is for you to start tapping into your subconscious work, looking at the ways that your voice inside of your mind and your thoughts and your heart is needing to lead you. This is something new, very new for you, and subconsciously, look at your subconscious. So you have here the seven, oops, I dropped a stone, 7 of coins upside down. So this is subconscious that you don't want to actually do any of the work that is involved. And our experiences shape us to the people we are. And if we are good and kind, then I'm privileged to this. So this has a lot to do with privilege. And so you're feeling like, well, this is what I want. Why can't I have it? And so the clarity is going to arrive sometime in the near future. It doesn't say when. It is being really about how you're willing to manifest this. Because What needs to be released is this easygoing nature. Oh, everything is just, you know, kind of like being exciting, where this is a lot to do with your dopamine addictions. This is about, oh, this is exciting, this is exciting. It's like being a fish, being able to be distracted by all sorts of things. And so really what it is this is distracting you from things that are really important to your life in some ways. And so how to be more aligned is, you have here the Rook of Coins is, you know, you need to be diligent. You need to focus on the necessary steps in order to bring fruition, this manifestation. If we looked at the inner work that has to be done, sorry, let's get some of these cards out. So this is that exploration that I was talking about. There are aspects of your identity, you know, whether it's your sexuality, your race, that you haven't even fully explored yet. And so this is what needs to be released, is your identity of who you think you are. So your inner child has a lot to do with your identity, right? So you need to go and heal and figure out who you really are in the first place, and stop becoming who you think they want you to be. Your affirmation mantra has a lot to do with you're feeling overwhelmed, you're cycling in your thoughts about what everything is supposed to be like. Sorry, I'm just getting a few more cards. And yeah, so you're lost in your thoughts, and it has a lot to do with you trying to match up to who somebody else wants or what they want instead of who you are. You haven't figured that out. Success isn't about greatness, it's about consistency. You know, in order for you to stay grounded as yourself. Your angel number is 555. Great transformation, major changes, opportunities, and you aren't a victim of circumstances. You are a beneficiary of it. If you, life would be pretty dull, and if you set yourself up for success in the long run, you're willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best, and so it's really about you understanding that a huge change and transformation is taking place. It's a process. And as you take, you know, care of that, you can start creating more space. So where can I create more space? Instead of filling yourself up with all of these thoughts and ideas in your mind of what you think your life is, you know, it's a time to declutter. It's a time to detox your schedule, a time to detox and declutter your home and even your space and yourself. There is a time for you to see that you have been leaving yourself. You have been walking away from yourself. You have been in a state of disillusionment of who you really are. You know, if you felt you were really truly worthy, you would not spend one moment at a time wasting your time for somebody who did not want to be with you. So it's encouraged here to do some subconscious reprogramming, and what is hidden and the key to all of your manifestations has a lot to do with where this is going. So this is saying as your outcome is that you're not going to be fully satisfied, even if you manifest all of this, because deep down inside, you are not seeking the joy that is for you. You're seeking a joy of making this person to be in a relationship with you. That means you have to be that person's image instead of being who you really are. Can you be able to resolve this relationship by being you? Well, that's a choice they have to make, whether or not they're willing to accept you. But if you are willing to go and be authentic and become yourself, that's the thing. Then they could choose you. But right now, you have to focus on what it is that you want and what it is you want, not someone else. Find a perfect love partner. 419-465-319. All right, Cancer. Cancer, your current energy of the relationship is the Three of Coins. It looks like you guys are getting along. Their feelings about this is the Three of Wands upside down. They don't see any growth in the situation. Your feelings about this, oh, it looks like you're a little disappointed yourself. There's some pain that you are feeling about this. So there must be some suffering about this because of the fact they don't feel like it's going anywhere. Your obstacle that you are experiencing is the Rook of Wands. Lesson to learn is the Rook of Coins. Advice from the universe is the Queen of Cups, and the personal growth is the One of Wands upside down. Most likely that is happening is Seven of Wands upside down. Soon, how it's going is the Five of Cups. And the Hermit upside down as the future. Unspoken truth is the Seven of Cups upside down. Seven of Cups upside down. What needs to be released or is healing is the Three of Cups. How to be more aligned is the Ace of Cups. The outcome is the Justice upside down. Hidden beneath the deck is the King of Swords upside down. What is hidden that they're not telling you is they have indecision, and you're not saying is past trauma. Your unspoken truth is about vulnerability. Subconscious work. Your inner child healing. Your time frame. All right, I'm almost done all these cards. All right. So Cancer, right now I'm seeing that, you both are on the same page. However, they feel that this is not going anywhere, and it has a lot to do with some pain that you're holding on to. They are afraid to make mistakes, so they're not going to commit, and so things are just being a standstill with them. Whereas with you, you have some trauma that you are still trying to heal from the past, and you didn't feel that you were ready to move on until you were ready to heal this. Your challenge or your obstacle is the fact that they want things to be very casual, and you have to learn how to know that you're not ready to make a choice yet. Your advice from the universe is to be loved no matter what, to be in a state of love, to be compassionate to yourself more than anything. And your personal growth at this time is to take a pause and understand you need a break from all of this healing. There is no change that is going to happen at this time. Right now, it is showing most likely that you're in denial of looking at the truth of what is taking place here. There is some pain that is coming up for you because of the fact it is pain that is inside of you. And eventually this would be on you looking to figure out where is this all coming from, and you're not even realizing the truth of that it has a lot to do with your own problems from the past. So your unspoken truth I'm showing here is that you feel that you have no other choice, and it has a lot to do with you're not being able to connect and be vulnerable with anybody because you tend to isolate yourself and really disconnect before anybody can really see you. The clarity that will arrive won't be until you actually let this situation go. And because what needs to be released is, this issue of friends with benefits, or, your happiness with this person. This is not really about you being fulfilled happily with somebody else. What you need to learn to be more aligned is to create more positive emotions for yourself, to be able to manifest love in your life, is to share these types of positive energies with everybody you're in alignment with. The outcome here has a lot to do with you overcoming the laws of the universe. So this is something to do with contracts from the past that are not yet resolved. This is a lot to do with you understanding that you've made promises and they haven't fallen through. And so the shadow work that is repeating that you have to learn is, you need to learn to control, to continue on your personal growth, because others deserve the best of you. And until you realize that you're not delivering the best of yourself, you're needing to work on that part of you about self-acceptance. So how does accepting your own self will override the imperfections of others? So, there is a lot of you seeking validation of your imperfections. And with the King of Swords upside down in the deck, it has a lot to do with narcissistic behavior. So that has a lot to do with people who are so logical and so basically they're being quite manipulative. They're taking advantage of you because of your trauma. If you say, I want to have this relationship here, there is a possibility that you are making decisions because they have control of this and be able to do whatever they want, and you're just, you know, letting people walk all over you. And so what you have to see is that by letting this go, you're stepping into this energy of pursuing your goals and getting what you actually want. It's time for you to manifest the people and places and things that you can communicate and improve the relationship, and it will make it easier for you to create something together. When was the last time you couldn't stop laughing or smiling is what you need to start manifesting. So, you know, go back to when you last laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, and feel that laughter growing in your body, in your cheeks. It's just like, feels so funny that, you know, maybe there was even a snort or two. So laughter is very healing and reminds you to not take life so seriously and find joy in the littlest things. And so you have to find the ways that you can laugh often. You know, make friends with people who are going to find you funny and make you laugh. So your manifestation action is to find ways to laugh and to find more joy in whatever you are doing and manifesting. You have some abandonment issues with your trauma that has to be resolved, and it has a lot to do with maybe someone not showing up for you in your younger years. In order for you to manifest happily ever after, your number is 480-403-305. All right. So that is for you, Cancer. So if it seems like they are undecided in what they should do, it's don't give in and give them what they are wanting, because they want the freedom and they also want the commitment that you can provide to them, but they're not willing to give back to you. And it has a lot to do with you healing this inner child wound from your past. And in the past, you were willing to renegotiate no matter what it was because you thought you had no other choice. And right now, this is manifesting towards pain until you start doing the things that you need to do to make it right. So let go of anything that does not serve you or make you feel like joy or laughter. Leo. All right, Leo, what is the energy of you and your person? Leo, the energy of you and your person is the Temperance upside down. Your feelings about this is the Chariot. Your feelings about this is the Queen of Wands upside down. The challenge or obstacle that you have is the One of Wands upside down. Lesson to learn here is the Queen of Cups upside down. The advice from the universe is the Rook of Wands upside down. And the personal growth here is the Rook of Coins upside down. Now likely is going on in your relationship. Five of Wands. King of Cups is what needs to be assumed. And future, where this is headed, is a Rook of Swords. What needs to be released is the Knight of Swords. And subconscious patterns that are affecting you is the Rook of Cups. How to be more in alignment is the Empress. Outcome, I'm showing the Six of Coins. Underneath the deck, there is, looks like a fear of commitment. Let's look at their hidden feelings about you. Is unsocial. They need to get out and mingle with new people so that you can meet someone. Your feelings about this relationship is fear of cheating and according to your unspoken truth. Manifesting phobia. All right, I'm almost done. All right. So Leo, I'm seeing here that there is not much balance in your life regarding this relationship. It seems like it's really one-sided, and because of it, it seems like one's giving and it's just kind of blocked and it's not flowing. They are showing here that their feelings towards about this is, you know, they feel like they have to make a decision and they gotta figure out which direction to go. And so they've been unsocializing with you so that they could encourage you to get out and meet other people, because they've been pulling back a lot here because they feel that they want to get out and meet other people themselves. Your feelings about this, it's making you feel very insecure. It's making you feel very insecure, and that they want somebody else. And you have this fear that that they could be cheating on you. So your challenge or obstacle is seeing that, you know, this is not going anywhere, the direction it's going, how to overcome this. And your lesson to learn is you're not being very compassionate to yourself. Advice from the universe has a lot to do with you being in alignment with their energy instead of you being in alignment with yourself. And personal growth has a lot to do with you following what actually is pleasant to you and desirable to you. And instead, you're focused too much on them instead. And there is just a lot for you to do and grow and learn. And you're preventing, you're blocking those opportunities. Most likely, what's happening now is, you know, you're fearing that they want to cheat, or you're fearing that they may be wanting someone else. And so you're questioning in the near future if they are no longer going to love you. And in the further on, you are seeing that it has a lot to do with I don't even want to think about it. You're being completely in denial. The unspoken truth that I am looking at is, I know that you may not feel for me as I feel for you, and that's the unspoken truth, that this is unrequited love, and it's hard for you to accept that. What needs to be addressed here is someone here has avoidant attachment tendencies. They'll come in, love bomb, feel really good. It's dopamine addiction, where they'll just get what they need and leave, right? So they just need the next whatever is making them feel good. And so it is, you know, how to become more aligned has a lot to do with you nurturing and creating circumstances and relationships where you can nurture and feel nurtured and feel loved and feel that it's going to blossom and grow into something that is worthy. Because I am showing here that you are giving too much to something that someone else doesn't want to give back to you. I am seeing a fear of commitment as an energy overall. So, you know, this may be a fear that's blocked in you. And so when you look at your shadows, it's my choice if I stay in a destructive relationship, and I am free to leave whenever I'm ready. And so why did you not leave yet? You know, look at that. Why would you be willing to stay in something that was, you know, self-destructing? And so your affirmation is good things are coming down the road for you. You know, you're not destined to be in this situation. You are to be more self-aware of how you react when you make a mistake or experience failure, because there seems to be a fear of commitment and a fear of failure here. And so your manifesting number here is 1441, which has a lot to do with your own self-development and seeing how unique you are already as a party. Like, if you've seen and valued who you really are and what you can give to a relationship, and focusing on those energies, because you do have, by the end of the month, you're going to see clarity, and you're going to start manifesting something that you really desire and that you want to have. Unexpected money is the energy that you're manifesting, 5207418. And so where are your goals? Where can I so, you know, if your body could talk, what would it say? So, you know, you need to nourish your body, you need to appreciate, you need to love your body. And so, you know, if your health is being jeopardized, if you feel stressed out, you know, your body is going to hold on to this energy, and it will become hard for you to, you know, you will start creating pains, or even cancers are manifested in this negative energy. So it is time for you to learn how to release the blockages of why you can't communicate, why you feel that, you know, they're constantly ghosting you or constantly leaving, is for you to look at the inner child work of, you know, that fear of abandonment, that fear of failure, that fear of commitment. You know, these are changes that you were to become a little self-aware so you can work through. And you see that your inability to see the value and worth in yourself is creating somebody to treat you poorly. So it's a time for you to start manifesting better for yourself. Virgo, the person in your mind or your connection at this time. You've got the Queen of Cups upside down. So you don't feel like there's, you're not feeling very lovable here. This Rook of Wands, it keeps on coming up. So this Rook of Wands is, you know, this looks like they feel they feel quite attached to you. And a Rook of Coins upside down for you. So, you know, your feelings about this is that you feel a little bit like, oh, there's so much work. I don't know if I have the tools to do this. I really don't know if I can do this on my own. The feelings that they have and the feelings that you have that you keep hidden. All right. So I'm showing here that they think that you're addicted to them. They feel a little bit, Virgo, that there's a possibility that this is not about love, that you just have an addiction to them. And so in your mindset, you feel that you close your heart because you feel that, you know, you're starting to question if love is even real, you know. So your challenge in this situation is, you know, you can't seem to manifest your happiness. You're trying to overcome how to manifest your happiness. And so your lesson is to get out of your ego. You know, winning and success is not the objective of your outcome. It's actually to experience love. Winning somebody and being recognized for that is a lot of self-validation. And so this is where you have to learn, is not to be constantly needing validation. Advice from the universe is you need to let go of the pain. There is lots of pain that is coming up for you. And so your personal growth has a lot to do with, you are actually, this is a card of entitlement. You know, you're seeming to be a little entitled that whatever you want you can get, but there is a possibility that love is something that develops over time between two people. And so, you know, you're not allowing the other person to be a part of this. What's happening right now is, it looks like you're both in protection mode. Soon it looks like there's going to be a lot of projections that's going to come out of this, and in the future you're going to have to make a choice, and you'll have to follow through with the choice that you make. What is unspoken is the Four of Cups upside down, which is you know, you can't seem to connect the way you want. And so what needs to be released is the deception and the lies and the illusions that you're telling yourself. How to be more aligned is to take a step back. You get the Emperor upside down, and the outcome is the King of Cups upside down. You are looking at the Hanged Man as your card here. Your unspoken truth is clarified by you have a lot to say and you keep on messing up because, you know, once you start saying everything, you just lose all control. It's just like a complete disaster. What you need to manifest, your timeline of when you will see clarity is once you let go. Five, 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 five. Shadow work for you. And the affirmation. All right. So, Virgo, you have here, you're ready for a secure attachment. You feel like this is a really secure attachment, but the thing is, you're not really feeling the love. It just seems like it is something that it's not feeling like love because of the fact that it is a secure attachment. And usually with you, you have the chaos and disorganized energy, and it's kind of concerning you. You feel like it's not love. And that's because this person is showing that they want to experience a connection with you, but, you know, because of the actions that they're experiencing with you, they're starting to question if you are struggling with addictions instead of something that is not real. And so you're not willing to look into what is going on. You just, you know, gave up on love, and you're just like, you know, reacting to everything. Your challenge or obstacle is you're not manifesting everything that you want, and you feel like they're not on the same page as you. And so when you look at how much pain that you're healing, you start questioning if you're getting what you deserve. And really, this is a chance for you to see that when we're in the healing stage, we're not in receiving mode. And so, you know, right now, once that healing changes, you'll be in a better mode to receive. You need to stop needing validation. You need to release that need of validation. And so as you release that validation, you'll see that right now, the deception that you feel like you're experiencing will be part of what needs to be released. And you will be more aligned when you stop needing to take control of the situation and allow them to step in, because a masculine male will want to feel like they're ready to take initiative and take action. And so what it's showing here as an outcome is a distortion. So you've got the King of Cups upside down and distorted feminine. So, you know, basically you both are just not ready. You know, there's just energies that are left to heal, that's all. And so, you know, the energy is saying, you know, you have to wait, that's all. You just have to wait. And, you know, you feel a little bit like you have no control over your life and you keep on messing up. But you have to embrace your imperfections. You have to find out that success isn't always about being great and making everything win, but, you know, it's about the journey. You are needing to get into the energy of gratitude right now. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Write about it, journal about it, you know, get your thoughts out. Because you are going through a great transformation. You're going through a great change, and you're coming out in a good place on the other side, you know. Let's get your manifestation number. Happily ever after, 08225517. Libra, the energy of this relationship with you, the Queen of Wands upside down, their feelings about this. You got the Nine of Coins upside down, and your feeling about this, and 10 of Swords upside down. Your challenge or obstacle in this relationship is the Three of Cups upside down. Lesson to learn is the Seven of Cups upside right. The advice from the universe is the Four of Wands, your personal growth, Judgment upside down, now likely happening is the Rook of Cups. Soon is going to be happening is the Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands upside down is in the near future. Your unspoken truth is the Emperor. How to be more aligned is the King of Hearts. Outcome is the Five of Wands upside down. Hidden behind is the the High Priestess upside down. What they keep hidden from you regarding their thoughts and feelings. And your feelings, what you keep hidden. The unspoken truth. You're manifesting. Timeline. All right, I believe that is it. Oh, and one more. All right, Libra. So you are feeling this relationship is a little intimidating for you. It is based on it is based on sometimes a better version comes along to remind you how much you are worthy of love, and this really is to teach you how to become worthy. And so how do they feel? Their feelings about this, they don't feel that they don't feel really abundant because of the fact you're not given into this energy a whole lot. They think that beauty fades, so they want to choose somebody for their inner beauty and personality and not just for their looks. You, though, feel like this is something that you don't want to see over, you don't want it to end, and you feel unworthy if you can't have this relationship. It is something that secures your self-worth. The the challenge that you have here is to stay focused on this person. You seem to be distracted by everybody else. Your lesson to learn is that you keep on going off to the best choice, and instead of focusing on one, your advice from the universe is to actually make a commitment or see why you have a fear of commitment, because your personal growth is no longer to awaken, but to release what is preventing you from having love in this current relationship. If not, to move into a relationship with commitment. Your unspoken truth here is that your actions seem to be resistant because everything is so challenging and difficult for you that everything turns you off. You are seeing that what's likely it's happening here is, you know, it's innocent flirtation, little messages and little gifts that is happening, but eventually it's going to move into something a little bit more responsible, and it's going to cause you a little stress when it happens. It's going to be a little overwhelming for you. And so you are seeing that in the future that you are not going to be able to overcome all of the challenges, and that you have a fear that you're not going to be able to show up in the way that you should. You're going to pull back as you usually do. And so you are being guided to be more in alignment, to see what it is that, you know, you align with love. How can you be more love? And the outcome here is to create more security in this relationship, not only for this person, but for yourself. The timeline that you're getting when you will receive clarity is by June. And I am seeing there for shadow work, there is nothing to say that my perspective is definitely the correct one. So this has a lot to do with you seeing that you may both have different perspectives, and that your perspective is not the only correct one, but it may be influenced by something that you have experienced in the past. And so you are showing inner child work, that there are you have this behavior, that anything that is an opportunity for growth or transformation, it's just like you'll go for it, and it doesn't matter who you hurt. And so your affirmation is showing trust that an ending is followed by a new beginning, and that your day is always today. So if you were looking at your lessons learned, you need to look really closely at everything you've accomplished and how you've accomplished and what drove you towards your goals, and maintain that momentum, because it appears that you may be feeling a little depleted. You may be feeling energetically that you're not able to give everything that you wanted. And so it feels a little bit like you're not getting everything that you should be receiving. Your fame number is 82772447, and that is your number for manifestation. But it looks like this new love that you have showing up in your life is making you feel worthy and making you feel love. So focus on the love, focus on the positive energy, and not on the things that seems to turn you off or make you disconnected. It's important for you to continue to focus on that positive energy, because the fact is, everything is not about looks. It is about how you feel inside. Scorpio. Current energy in your relationship that you are in, you get the Seven of Wands upside down. Their feelings about this is the Hierophant. Looks like they want a commitment. And your feelings towards this, you have the Five of Cups. Your challenge or obstacle is the King of Swords. Your lesson to learn is about self-worth with the Queen of Coins. Your advice from the universe is the Eight of Coins, and the personal growth is the Star. Most likely is happening right now is the Wheel of Fortune upside down, the Two of Cups upside right, and the Four of Coins upside down. What needs to be released? Subconscious pattern. How to be more aligned. And the outcome. The energy underneath the deck is the Knight of Swords. Just doing a little clarifying here. Mirror work. Energy clearing. All right, Scorpio. So there looks like a lot of mirroring that's happening here. You have, you're a little defensive. It looks like things are out of control. And really it's about projections. There's a lot of projections that's happening here. They want to have a commitment, a contract. They want some sort of relationship with you, and it's saying here that they want something that is. They want to have a commitment, but what they're not telling you is they're feeling a little bit like things are getting like a little stagnant. And so you're feeling a little bit like insecure, and you're not sure how to give them what they want. And you're telling others so much about you and giving them so much about you, you don't know how to keep up and give them more. And so what happens is you kind of like went in, gave them everything you got, and then now it's a lot of work to keep up. And so with you, the obstacle here is the King of Swords, where, it's head over heart. You got to learn to discipline yourself. And it has a lesson about validation. It has a lot to do with, understanding that people who have a lot of self-worth will tend to hold themselves back. Advice from the universe is about apprenticeship and, having high standards, looking at yourself in a way of seeing yourself as valuable, as worthy, and your personal growth is not to be hopeful or not to feel that you have to have faith, but believe that it's all happening to you, that you have already done the work, that you are already valuable and worthy. So you are trying to not close up a cycle that was meant to end, and you are seeing soon that your relationship and connection will really start to ignite and be inspiring. And in the future, you're going to see that you're going to release the attachment issues that may have been becoming a problem in this. And the unspoken truth that you're seeing is there is a little bit of misalignment with you two. Your ego is a little in the way. You don't feel guilty, or they don't feel guilty on how you treat each other. So, there is a little bit of toxic energy here in your energy. What needs to be released is you think this is your person. You think this is your soulmate. This is your twin flame. This is your, you know, your ideal relationship. And so maybe there's a possibility it could be someone else. And so you go into this relationship, it's destined. And so how to be more aligned is, you know, there is more for you to learn. There is more for you to grow and expand with, and know that this is something that there is more for you to learn and grow with. There is more to your life. There is more to your cycles. There is subconscious programming regarding your joy and your happiness that you need to work with, and because of the fact your experiences shape you into the people you are, and if you are good and kind, then you are able to be privileged to have that happiness too. How to be more in alignment is not to constantly be surrendering to them. Start creating boundaries where you can enforce, you know, what is okay with you and what is not. People will treat you the way that you let them treat you, and the outcome is to clear your energy so that you will be able to recognize these boundaries and have them enforced. I am seeing some inner child work that you have to explore. How do you have deeply held beliefs or values that you never questioned but may need to be reevaluated, going back to this person and how they see this relationship? It is a projection from you, and so the Hierophant has a lot to do with your values and beliefs, and so they're mirroring this. They are showing here the Knight of Wands upside down, so they are still in that love bombing stage of wanting a commitment, but eventually they're gonna pull back. And let me see, I just want to make sure I have all the cards here. And so your manifesting number is 1001, which is a new beginning is just for you, because you are seeing that your relationship really is going to start moving forward, self-healing. The body, 918-794-818 is your number. And what you have to do is start understanding how to create more space and declutter anything that is taking up any of your energy, any friends, family, junk stuff, anything that's taking up your energy, you need to declutter. And your affirmation card: choose happiness and happiness would choose you. And the timeline, and you'll get clarity. It's time to take a break. And that's because everything is already working out for you. All right? So there's nothing more that you have to do. Everything is already working out for you. You just have to let go and align. All right, Scorpio, now we'll move on to the next one. Capricorn, how you and your person. Current energy is the Five of Wands upside down. Their feelings about this is the Sun upside down. Your feelings about this is the Tower. Got a lot of fire, a lot of passionate fire, all upside down. So it seems like you're not sure how you feel. You're seeing a lot of, you don't have any competition. There is no rivalry. You're just kind of like stagnant here. They seem to not be really happy, and you feel a little bit like you're in healing mode. Your challenge or obstacle is the Emperor. Again, more fire. Lessons to learn is some inner child work. how to be happy again, advice from the universe not to be influenced by someone else's toxic energy, and personal growth, not to focus on your soulmate. Likely now is the energy you're experiencing, the Empress. Soon is no longer donating to things that no longer serve you, and future where it is headed. You've got the 10 of Cups. 10 of Coins, which is absolutely receiving your manifestation. Your spoken untruth is healing. What needs to be released is the relationship that's not working out. How to be more in alignment is the Star, and the outcome I'm showing is the 6 of Wands. Underneath the deck is the 9 of Coins, which is manifestation. All right, so we have Merkaba and we have Kundalini. A lot of energy work for you. Their emotions and their feelings about this, and your emotions and feelings about this. They're hidden about the shadows. Inner child. All right. So I have here that your Merkaba, which is light body. Merkaba means light spirit body. And so this is really a lot to do with your activation of your light spirit body. And so you're feeling a little bit like, oh, where's my person? I don't see my person right here. What is happening? It just seems like you're not seeing anybody bringing you joy. You have to do the joy yourself. You are in a period of healing. The emotions or feelings for your other person is, you're not seeing that validation of your life showing up, and you feel stuck in this repeating old pattern, and you just want something different and new. So your challenge and obstacle is how to get it started, how to have something to begin, maybe a surprise that you're trying to manifest. And your advice from the universe is how to manifest somebody it's not going to be toxic, or not be pleasantly what you're looking for. And so personal growth is to have relationships that have no need to be anybody in particular, including a soulmate or familiar energy, to make this brand new. Your current energy right now is the Empress. The Empress has a lot to do with something that you want to create, something that you want to develop, and to see it grow and nurture into something. But you also want to see, because in the near future, it's going to get one-sided, but that's okay, because it looks like in the future, you're going to get everything that you want it to manifest very much. You've got the 10 of Coins, which is everything you want it. How to be more aligned. Don't focus on the lack of that person not there. You need to be the person you want to fall in love with. And the outcome for the Star has a lot to do with really believing that what you wish and believe in faith is all about this process of healing. And as you heal, it will become easier, and you will start receiving everything you wish to. Your subconscious is is about healing and is about healing. I don't know why I got that one, but this is about healing, and the inner child work has a lot to do with you going through a transition phase. And so you understand that make today awesome so that yesterday gets jealous. Your shadow is I will work on sitting with my uncomfortable feelings, and that is including this self-pity and maybe some grief. Your focus is on life. I can't be bothered to worry about you. So this is basically the energy that you're manifesting. If you're not going to go and look at your own self, you're not going to go and seek what's going on within you, why does somebody else have to be concerned? So recognize moments of your inner peace and sense of wholeness that you emerge as accepted. You are showing here that April is your time frame when you're going to seek clarity and see everything starting to happen for you. April is not that far away. Your divine intervention number is high vibes 1144. And so it's important for you to keep love and other happiness because it's just around the corner. It's everything is going to work out for you. And this is your attraction pull number 5742797. Everything is starting to fall into place. I know right now it seems like it's stuck, but that's just only because you're going through a process of healing, and you are almost over that mountain and just going to be able to climb down. Once you get over that mountain, everything is downhill from there. Everything will be working out. It was just activation of certain things that need to happen, and once this is all blown through, everything will be fine for you. So start focusing on everything already happening, and you'll see everything fall into place perfectly. Your person is right around the corner, but stop looking for them constantly. See that there is more that's going on here, and you will get in more in alignment. Might have been moving my names around. I might have got those two mixed up. Sorry about that. Sagittarius, what's going on with you? All right, Sagittarius, your relationship. I've got the 6 of Cups. So you feel like this is your soulmate, and you feel like you have a lot of happy memories, and definitely things are going really well for you, Sagittarius. They don't feel like they need to walk away, and you feel a little bit like, but there is some conflict that's here, and nobody seems to be addressing the pink elephant in the room. Your challenge is that the masculine is upside down, so there is no action that is taking place at times, and the lesson to learn is to get out of your head. Advice from the universe here is to not rely on other people. You would have the answers yourself, and the personal growth is the 8 of Wands, which is upside down. So, personal growth is sometimes things are not always about growing and expanding. Right now, likely is the you're feeling a little hopeless. You're like, okay, this is not working out. I feel like there's no change that's going to be happening here in the near future. You see that things are not going to change. It's not going to grow. It's not going to expand. It's not going to go anywhere. But then you've got the world, and the world has a lot to do with you having a sense of fulfillment in all areas of your life. And so everything will fall perfectly into place. What needs to be released or healed is this opportunity. You thought that there is this new venture that you're really excited about subconsciously. You feel that you have to work hard and earn earn whatever it is, the relationship, the job. You have to earn it in order to receive it. How to be more in alignment is not to be codependent, not to be attracted to the lust or the sex. And the outcome is that you're not moving on. Energy underneath the deck is the 9 of coins, which is about your manifesting energy. Get some more clarifications here. So regarding your energy, right now your moods can change, but right now you're feeling like things, your soulmates, you're not leaving because of the fact that you are practicing your mantras, you're doing your affirmations, and because you're repeating them and doing this work on a daily basis, it's really had an effect on you. And so it's working, as I can see. I am seeing that right now that they find this is a lot of work to stay in alignment, and you feel that they procrastinate too much. And it's not that they don't want to do the work, but they're just procrastinating. And so they're just purposely making you wait. The shadows have a lot to do with where you are focused and, you know, where you are focusing your energy. The time frame. I see that you have absolute clarity is in June. Words want to start moving around now. The inner child work for you is what do you believe about your own worthiness and deservingness of love and success? Your card is 101. Love. Everybody's capable of love and destruction. Everybody deserves compassion and forgiveness. All right. So I'm seeing here one more card. Affirmation. All right. So your affirmation is kindness changes everything. So yes, you're in an abundant cycle. You are manifesting whatever you want. They feel that this relationship may be a little too much work. And so they're pulling out a little bit, but they're not leaving. They're just giving you enough. And it can change based on your moods. You feel like they're just making you wait, or you're tired of waiting. And the thing is, they are just being stagnant and not following through with action when they should. Universe doesn't want you to rely on others to make you happy. You have to start doing the inner work and start realizing that as long as you don't do anything yourself, nothing is going to happen and things are going to progressively slow down. You are to focus on what it is that needs to be healed because you haven't, and while that is happening, you're going to see a lot of stagnation, but you will eventually receive. Everything is going to work out for you. You do need to focus on this as a new beginning and not the old. Reduce any of the old energies that was influencing you. Release any addiction, codependency, or anything that they have to serve for you, because whether they are there or not really is not about your happiness. You have to see that you're able to focus on staying present in this and not leaving, being distracted by other things, and focusing on your words, focusing on your capabilities and your own happiness. And you know, if you can't be bothered, then why are you doing this for? You are to manifest love. 888-412-128-9018. And your number is starting over. So this energy looks like it's starting over in a new form of energy. And that looks like This may happen around June. And are you getting enough rest? So rest up and regain your energy, because there's a possibility that when this next stage begins, you're going to need lots of energy. All right, Aquarius. The energy with your current relationship. You've got self-protection mode. The guards are coming down. Feelings about this, their feelings about this. You've got the 9 of Wands upside down. You feel the 10 of Swords. Your challenge or obstacle is the 6 of Wands. Lesson to learn here is the 5 of Cups. Advice from the universe is the 4 of Cups. And the relationship and growth potential is the 10 of Wands. Now is likely happening is the Moon. How it's going to be happening soon, future, where it is headed, and your unspoken truth. What needs to be released, how to be more aligned, and the outcome. Hidden behind the scenes is Temperance. So let's get some clarifying cards. All right, so you feel like the guard is coming down. It's like awakening to a brand new love in this direction. And even though the outcome is the Star, it has a lot to do with you feeling hopeful and that you are healing a trauma bubble, something that needed to be cleared away and never did. Their feelings towards you, they feel that it's never ending and there's always more to get done. But that is only because they are taking their time figuring out as they go along. And so they're not all 100% in. And with you, you feel like, oh, this is done. This is, you're having abandonment issues. You're wanting to leave and choose somebody who can commit to you the way that you want. I am seeing that your challenge and obstacle is, you need validation. And if you don't get validation or that attention, you start looking elsewhere and you get really upset. And so what you have to learn is how to manage your emotions, because nobody can control your emotions. Nobody is in charge of how you feel. Your advice from the universe is to see why you are actually disconnected from yourself and the universe, and looking for ways that you can receive this love within yourself. And your personal growth is to see that it was never your burden. If somebody doesn't want to be with you, really, it's not your responsibility to change that. What you are likely experiencing is this deception and this not sure what you want, this indecisiveness is changing. You're being more sure. Sorry. You're more sure of what you want, but you don't know how to speak about it. And so you see here that things are turning into you becoming, you're not sure which direction to go in. However, once you become a little bit more emotionally stable, once you see that things are happening for you and things are falling into place, you're going to feel pretty secure. And you don't need that validation outside of you, because your unspoken truth is that you tend to experience your manifestations outside of you from other people, and that you have many regrets that when people don't show up for you, that you're disappointed. What needs to be released is everybody doing everything for you. And how to be more aligned is to get out of your head and get into your heart. And the outcome here is about you healing and manifesting and believing that everything is going to be fine for you. This is about balance, you know, give and take and flow of energy. So, your shadow. Your shadow is to be grateful for any difficulty experienced because it's taught you to be more compassionate. And your healing inner child work that is aligned with you has a lot to do with exploring any spiritual or mystical experiences that you've had or like to explore further, so you can go deeper into what is going on with you. And because it looks like this is about a spiritual path right now, and your affirmations set goals that make you want to jump out of bed in the morning. So you're really just looking at inspiration, because this is because you took your guard down and you're looking at trying to incorporate this new love and this new inspiration. It's really coming within you. Your affirmation, your number card is 1331, which is a good fortune card. So, you know, have faith in your talents and skills, because it looks like everything is working out for you in your favor. And your make love new again, which is, this is all about new love from your old, is 012276, which is the alignment of this reading. And time frame when you will feel this alignment, if you haven't already, this month in February. All right, so Aquarius, it looks really good for you too. All right, so, all right, Pisces, your current energy of your relationship. 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is really about going outside of yourself. It's about joining in with friendships in your community and your influences of the people, your soul family, your soul group, and the people that inspire you. Their feelings is they feel a little bit depleted. They feel a little bit like they are not receiving from you. And you are feeling a little bit like this cannot be your person. This is not your person. This is not what I signed up for. And so your obstacle is the world upside down. So you don't feel like you belong in this relationship at all. It feels very uncomfortable. And the lesson that you have to learn here, Pisces, is to let go of trying to fix what is broken. You know, like it's time to look at where you're putting your efforts in. Your advice from the universe is is to see that maybe you don't have all the details and that you're not having all the information yet, and your personal growth is to expand and to grow. So there is a change that you are to come to work through here. What's most likely happening right now is there is somebody that's showing up for you, whether it's you or this other person. Maybe it's not the person you're actually with. And so there is sense of soon moving into a sense of exploration and freedom, and ooh, this feels really good. And the future is how to be honest when things start to change. What needs to be released
is the Chariot of making a decision and actually moving forward. And how to be more aligned is to expand and grow and go in the direction that you know you have to. And the outcome is things are going to happen very quickly once you become more secure in who you are and realize who you are. All right, so Pisces, clarify your friends. So it looks like there is new love. It looks like a friend, you and a friend is maybe developing strong feelings, and it looks like things are going to happen really fast, and it's regarding some things that you've been holding back from and that you were not ready to expand on. So your person right now doesn't feel that they're not able to give into this. Maybe you're already in a committed relationship, but they are or they're not available. Maybe there's a possibility they're not available. And your feelings about this is, you know, this is something that you're giving endlessly into, even though, and so here the energy, it's a little bit like they're not available to you and you're giving endlessly into something that it seems like this can't be it. So with this being said, the unspoken truth is you're living two separate lives, and so, you know, your energy and karma and their energy and karma may not be quite aligned. And so because of that, you are so your shadow work is, I will not actively seek feedback when I'm really seeking is validation. So, you know, this has a lot to do with self-worth. You know, when you don't feel worthy, you'll start looking for some validation instead, you know, and you're not seeming to have that real talk when it's important. You are manifesting to act on your impulse, on your idea that you've been holding back. You have these ideas and you were not feeling safe to be able to explore that. The month of February is when everything starts to happen for you. And so Pisces, always believe in yourself. Your inner child work is, how do you envision your ongoing path? What do you want to get out of this? And so the universe says, in order for you to receive your vision, is to where does your soul want to travel? So it's for you to actually see there is a lot for you to learn here. This is a time of great expansion for you. There may be a relationship where they're not given as much as you. Sorry. And so where you have to do is, it's time for you to look at going outside of your normal where you're normally going, and so, you know, expand. It's time to expand here. This is a time for you to grow, and your soul is calling you for your to expansion. It definitely is a time for you to experience self-love and to start to expand and to be no longer lying to yourself about who you truly are, instead of trying to always be providing emotionally to someone else. But, you know, as you heal your emotions, you're going to see that you're really desirable, you're a worthy person, and you never realize that you are worthy of love until you seek it. And so and that is the messages for you, Pisces. Thank you for sharing this energy with me.
in these readings. And remember, you are the creator of your love story. No matter what is challenging that is arising, the universe is always guiding you toward what is meant for you. Trust the process. Know that clarity will always find you when you align with truth and self-love. And if this reading resonated with you on each of the signs, and let me know in the comments. I love hearing your thoughts and stories, and it helps me to connect with all of you beautiful souls. And don't forget to like this video if it helped bring you any clarity, and hit that subscribe button to join this amazing community. We're growing all together, and the twin flame updates, full moon energy check-ins, and more deep dive relationship readings are all coming up real soon. So until next time, stay open, stay hopeful, and trust that the love you seek is already seeking you. And until next time, stay aligned.